What's going on, everybody? This is Boogie. Thanks for stopping by my channel. And I just wanted to pass on some information that I've been looking for and I haven't found much of it yet. So here it goes. I know the big talk around town now is about the RX 6500 XT. So I know everybody's been talking a lot of trash about it lately. So, after I bought it, I had a little bit of buyer's remorse, but I didn't need it for so much. I guess a lot of heavy gaming things because it's not necessarily going to be for me personally. But after all the trash that almost every single channel that I've seen uh, talk about this thing, I wanted to put it into my own perspectives and look, you know, at the kind of gaming that I'm trying to make this work for. So, for first off, I didn't know there was two separate models. I got the gigabyte model actually. It's a gigabyte Radeon RX 6500 XT. Um, I had some info up here. Apparently, there's two of them. There's one that's gaming and one that's the Eagle. Now, the only difference that I've seen between the two is right here, the boost clock, which is the boost clock and the game clock, which will be boost clock on the gaming is 10 megahertz more than the Eagle, and the game clock is 75 gigahertz more than the Eagle. So I do have this one right here with the three fans. So other than that, I don't really see too much of a difference between the two. But besides the length, it's a little bit longer. It's a little bit longer, but So, but yeah, this is just for a little budget build that I'm trying to complete, and I just wanted to test out um, the card itself just to see if it would work, because they talked about it only being 64 bit, and it only has one port and this and that. I don't need all that stuff. I'm not trying to stream with it or anything, which it's kind of funny because I'm streaming with it right now. So, so um, what I'm trying to do is I just wanted to see, these are really the only games I'm going to be testing out. So it's going to be the Fishing Planet, the Conqueror's Blade, and Call of Duty. I have not tried it on the Call of Duty yet, but on the Conqueror's Blade, either. But the Fishing Planet, I have tried it, and to me, it looked good, and it looked pretty much what I needed it for to do, because that's really the only game that it's going to be playing on for most of the time. Uh, so now I'm just gonna shut up and let you watch and see what you think about this graphics card. So if you have any questions, just enter it into the comments below. Appreciate you for watching, and you know, God bless. So I just started off with a little bit. I just wanted to check with the regular uh, settings. I didn't want to. This is just what it is, regular. I didn't want to go off too ahead of myself. So there's not too much that it's going to be doing here. Just throwing out a couple casts, seeing how it is. It's nice and smooth, and the frames already are almost at 200 frames per second. Oh, and by the way, I am using uh, a Ryzen 7 5800X, and for the CPU, and that's only because I just took whatever, I just took my last card out of a 3060 Ti that was in there, and I took that out and just threw it in a gigabyte just to test it and see what it is. So yeah, it's a Ryzen 7 5800X with a MSI uh, Gaming Edge Wi-Fi motherboard. So that's just extra settings. So now I'm just gonna switch it back to beautiful settings. If I can remember what I'm doing here. I'm gonna turn everything on high, and then it's still gonna be at 60 hertz. Actually, I'm on 75 hertz, so we're gonna try that and see what that is. Okay. And now you can already tell that it looks just so much better. It just looks good. You probably don't need to go too much higher than that, just for setting wise, and we're still at 116 FPS, still at running at 50%, so still looks good to me. Here we go. Took a minute to get something good. Let's see what we can come up with here. I'm not gonna lie, the graphic on this looks pretty good. Right. That looks good. And that is also on these settings. 1080, 75 Hz, beautiful, and on high. So, all right, let's get to the next game.
Get going! Advance! Follow me! Keep formation!
The battering ram has reached the gates.
Volley fire!
The battering ram has reached the gates.
It is an honor to serve! Spread out!
Enemy gate has been destroyed. Their gate has been destroyed.
Destroy them! Spread out! Volley fire!
You taking me? That doesn't matter. You're welcome to keep me.
Friendly recon's online.
You even get another
UAV
game.
entering the AO.
Double kill.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Alright. Fucking third. Come here, stay alive, bro. Jump. I'm mad. Oh, I'm coming back. I don't even do myself.
Enemy close.
Enemy soldier incoming. Be advised, friendly precision airstrike inbound. Enemy UAV overhead. Scrub the contract, it's over. Enemy cluster strike incoming, take cover. What the fuck? You're safe. Friendly! Still active. Fire over here! Hostile dropping into the area. Go move!
It's too bad.
Got one down.
Hey, Perk, you gonna get me? Perk, you This is the first gun that I found this entire game.
Loadout drop inbound.